So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this beautiful makeup look that I made for prom. First, I wanted to go with something really neutral because something that you could wear, you know, for any dress that you get. But I was just like, I don't know, I just feel like there's so many of those videos, and there's kind of a lot like these too, but I was like, I don't know what to do that's more different, because a lot of girls like to stick to the normal thing, like a beautiful smoky eye, nice and blown out, winged liner. So I just came up with this. Just one thing I will say, if you guys are wearing like a blue dress and you don't want to use purple, just go ahead. Instead of using purple and pink, you could use more like light blue and dark blue and mix it out like that. Kind of make your own smoky eye according to your dress. So before I start this video, I do want to say something. When I was recording the video at first, I was by myself at the house, but then towards the middle, my sister decided to come over, which is not a bad thing. I love when they visit me, but she was sitting there, so it's kind of, it just feels a little weird. So while she was here, I kind of just switched over to a voiceover, so I hope you guys don't mind that, but I will be showing you guys the whole makeup look. I really hope you girls have a great time at prom. I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. If you guys want to see how I achieved this, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so I just finished priming my lids, and then I went ahead and added some tape just because I want a really sharp edge to my look, to my eyes. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking my Morphe M502 brush, and I'm going to be taking Creme Brulee as my transition shade right here. Just going to be blending this in my crease. Now I'm going to be taking, let's see, this shade right here for my Jaclyn H palette, this one. And I'm going to be using the M505 brush from Morphe brushes, and I'm going to go ahead and start blending this on the outer V. And into the crease. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe brush, the M503 brush, and I'm going to be deepening out the outer V using this shade right here. It's more of a purple shade. I definitely feel like this side of the tape is a little more extended because it looks even more wingy, but that is okay because I will go ahead and clean up all the extra that it's going more outwards. I'll show you guys with a wipey. It's really easy, so you don't have to worry about that. Then I'm taking the 502 one and blending out everything. Now I'm taking this little pencil brush. You can use any pencil brush that you guys have. I'm going to be taking Corrupt from Makeup Geek, which is this super dark black eyeshadow, and I mean dark. I'm going to be placing this on the outer V, again to add even more definition. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of that pink shade that I used first, and I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. Now I'm taking my Jaclyn H palette again, and I'm going to go ahead and take this really pretty shimmery champagne-y shade. And I'm going to be placing this on the lid. I'm going to pick some up first with the brush. And this is just a little smudge brush from e.l.f. But I'm using a smudge brush because it's smaller. And I'm going to go ahead and spray some e.l.f. mist on it, just so it can wet it a little bit and help it look a little more metallic. And I'm placing this right in the inner corner. Now I'm just taking this shade and putting it on my brow bone as my brow highlight right here. And I'm using the same brush. I'm just kind of, I'm gonna turn it around and wipe it off a little bit. But I'm mainly placing this color on the high point up here, right here. And then just blending it out. Now that this is dry, I'm going to take my E35 blending brush from Sigma, and I'm just taking this one because it's clean. I want something clean, that way I don't add a bunch of black in the inner corner. And I'm just going to be blending any harsh lines around it. And if you do lose some of the shimmer, just go ahead and add a little bit more. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take off my tape. As y'all can see, this one is like way lower than this one. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a wipey. These are the ones that I always use. They're only for $1 at H-E-B. So I'm going to go ahead and just take off a little bit of this. Like that. Just to even it out with the other side. Say hi. Hi. So now it's equal and even with the other side. So that's a really cool trick you can do. Like if you're a person that's worried about, oh my god, what if my tape does exactly what I just did? Always try to go lower. It's better than going higher up, because higher up then you got to be filling in the place. I mean, it's a horrible mess. So go lower, and then like I did, just wipe off any extra that's like that you don't want, and then it'll just even out with the other side. So that's that. Okay, now I'm just gonna add some eyeliner, and I'm gonna use my Maybelline Eyestudio gel liner, and when I'm done I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna be switching to voiceover, and after I did my eyeliner, I went ahead and did my mascara. I just used the Lash Accelerator from Rimmel London. Then I went ahead and primed my face. I used the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. And for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take my L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation. This foundation would be perfect for prom, especially if you're on a budget, because it's from the drugstore. It doesn't have SPF on it, so it won't look white when the flash hits your face. And it does last a long time. I love this foundation. It has very good coverage, and it's not super matte, but it is somewhat matte, so it will keep your face from looking oily or anything like that. So I'm using my G6 brush from Morphe Brushes. I just feel like a brush really helps pack on that foundation and get a more full coverage look. Then I went ahead and applied my false lashes. These are the 110 something, I don't remember exactly, but I'll list it down below. But they are from Ardell. Then I'm going to take my Master Conceal Concealer from Maybelline, and I believe this is in the shade Fair. And I'm going to be placing a upside down triangle under my eyes. And then I'm going to be placing it in the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow and on my chin, just to highlight these areas. I love this concealer because it's a little thick, and if you're a person that has really dark circles, it has really good coverage and it doesn't crease up under my eyes. And I just blended it out with my Real Techniques contour brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and set it with my Revlon Nearly Naked powder. I freaking hit pan on this a long time ago and I'm still using it. I just love it. And I'm using this blush brush from e.l.f. and I'm just setting my under eyes and then my T-zone area really good because it's really oily. And then I'm going to go ahead and set the rest. And I'm going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to take this shade from my Master's Class palette, and I'm going to be taking this brush. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I'll list it down below. And I'm really carving out the hollows of my cheeks for prom. And if it was my case, I would want a really nice contoured face. It just adds a little bit more to the glam. And that's why I'm taking the shadow first and just really carving out my nose and my cheekbones and my forehead and stuff like that. And I love this brush to apply that. Then I'm taking my Hoola bronzer and I'm just going to go on top of that just to warm up the face a little bit more, but still keeping the sharp contour there, just moving sideways and a little bit up and down, but you don't want to go lower because then that really defeats the purpose of contouring. But then you take a little, I'm taking a little bit more on my forehead and stuff like that just to warm it up. And of course, you never want to forget doing under your chin just to hide that double chin a little bit more. Then I'm taking this blush from e.l.f. This is Cabo Cabana. If you guys have a more long-wearing blush or some like more high-end blush, go ahead and use that so it can last longer. But this is the one that I'm using today, and I really love it, and it's pigmented. Then I'm going to take these both highlights from my Master's Class palette. One of them is Lens, I believe, and one of them is Shimmer. I think you could buy these separately, but I'll make sure and I'll link it down below in case you can. And then I'm just going to be doing my under eyes as always. I'm taking the first pinky shade, and then I'm taking the purple shade and just putting those mainly on the outer V, as y'all can see, because the inner part is going to be a little bit more bright. Then I'm taking the black. Wait, I think I'm doing the purple here. Okay, now I'm taking the black one and putting that on the outer V as well, and just really blending this. You really want to blend so you don't have any sharp edges. And then I'm taking the shimmery shade that I use from my Jaclyn H palette as well, and placing that in the inner corner. And then I'm going to be using this eyeliner to put it in my waterline. I love this eyeliner because it's super dark. A lot of times if I don't use this, it's honestly because I always keep it in my purse, and the gel one is always closer to put in my waterline. But this is one that I always love to use because it lasts a long time. And then I'm just putting some mascara on my lower lashes. Then I went ahead and used this lipstick from Wet n Wild, and you guys will see that at first I used this one, and I just felt like it was a little too rosy, but it did look really pretty. So I don't know the name of it because the little sticker came off, I guess, but I'll list it down below. And then I put the Milani lip gloss on top of it in Bare Secret. I love this lip gloss. I feel like this lip gloss, I use it for every lipstick look, and it always just helps neutralize it a little bit more. And then what I actually ended up using was this one, and this one is Bare It All from Wet n Wild. This is my go-to nude shade. This one and the other one from Milani. I just love them both. And then I used the same lip gloss on top of that. Then I'm going to just finish off my face with the makeup finishing spray from Mary Kay. This is just going to help my foundation last longer and keep my foundation in place. So this is what the makeup looks like once you're done. I'm just going to give you guys a little close-up of what it looks like. I am super in love with this look, you guys. Oh my god. I love it. It's just so smoky and so girly and so princessy. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale wearing this look.